Hudson Commodore by Jason Isbell is going to be played in standard tuning, and its intro is based around 3 chords. You'll need to know a D minor, a C major, and a G major. The way that the chord, or the way that the riff is happening, you're doing a hybrid picking where you'll be using your pick and then also your second finger to be moving the riff. So what the riff is let me just tell you real quick what the riff is inside of these chords, the D minor, the C major, and the G. It's a pull off from the first string first fret to the second string third fret to the second string 1 fret. So, and then open 1 string, 2 string 3 fret, 2 string 1 fret, and then open 2 string, and then walk back up, open 2 string, 2 string 1 fret, 2 string 3 fret, and then repeat. And then there's a pull off from the 2 string 1 fret to 2 string open, then 3 string 2 fret, then 3 string open. So that riff is happening inside of a D minor, a C major, and a G chord. And the way that you'll have to do it is with a hybrid picking pattern, where in the D minor, your pick will be going open 4 string and then 3 string 2 fret, while your second finger is playing that riff. So for the D minor, you need your second finger on the 3 string 2 fret, your pinky finger on the 2 string 3 fret, and your first finger on the 1 string 1 fret. You'll pinch with your pick and your second finger at the same time. Your second finger is going to be on the 1 string, and your pick is going down on the 4 string. Immediately after that pinch, you want to pull off with your first finger to the 1 string open. After that, your pick is going to be in this D minor chord going 4, 3, 4, 3. So pinch, pull off, 3 string. And then your second finger needs to hit your second finger needs to hit the 2 string where your pinky finger is on the 3 fret. And then you need to lift your pinky finger with your first finger already down in position on the 2 string 1 fret. So we've gone and then pick on the 3 string. So it's and then, so in the C chord, you need your ring finger on the 5 string 3 fret, your second finger on the 4 string 2 fret, open 3 string, first finger on the 2 string 1 fret. Here your pick will be alternating between the 5 string and the 4 string. So we've gone pinch with your pick on the 5 string and your first finger grabbing the open 1 string. Move with your pick to the 4 string, and then your pinky finger needs to go down on the 2 string 3 fret. Then you go back to the 5 string and then lift up your pinky finger to expose where your first finger still needs to be on the 2 string 1 fret, so that you've got D minor in the C major, and then go into a G chord. That's going to be moving with your ring finger to the 6th string 3 fret. Your pinky finger needs to get pulled back to the 1 string 3 fret. Your ring finger needs to be blocking out the 5 string. so that you can then behind it have an open 4-string, an open 3-string, open 2-string. And here we'll be alternating with our pick between the fretted 6-string and the open 4-string. And we're going to go so our pinch will be the 6-string with our pick, and simultaneously our second finger on the 2-string. And we're going to go pinch to pick on the 4-string, then pick back to the 6-string, then second finger to the 3-string, and then pick to the 4-string. And then we'll pinch again. And we're going to walk that note back up to the 2-string 1 fret, to the 2-string 1 fret with our first finger, and then pinky finger to the 2-string 3 fret. And that's going to be while you want to try to keep that rhythm with your pick going on the 6 and 4 string. And then repeat. Repeat. So the last time on the G, or the second time on the G, the riff terminates with, so we're going to pinch with our pick and first finger, pick on the 6th string and, pick and second finger. Pick on the 6th string, second finger on the 2nd string again, but with the pinch here, our first finger wants to be on the 2-string 1 fret. So you see my first finger on the 2-string 1 fret there. So that I get this note on the bass, a G, and I think that's a C on the top. So pinch, and then pull off with your first finger to expose the open 2-string. We're going to go with our pick then to the 4th string. And then second finger will go, your second finger on your left hand will go to the 3-string 2 fret. And you're going to pluck that with the second finger on your right hand so that we've gone. And then we'll come back with our pick on the 6th string and then open up the 3-string by plucking it with our second finger. And then we'll come back 6th string, and then you can hear the high 1-string 3 fret of the G chord ring out. So once you get that down, that's the hardest part of the song, and it's very, very hard. But after that, it's just a down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up strumming rhythm. So it'll be a G chord to a C chord to a G chord. And these chords, I've already talked about how to make them, but G chord to a C chord to a G chord. A lot of times in this G chord you can hear that little kind of hiccup note. And what that is in the G chord, you put your second finger down on the 4-string 2 fret, and then pluck that with your pick, and then hit the open 3-string. And I should say from this point forward for the strumming, for the verses and the chorus, it's just straight pick strumming. There's none of that hybrid with your second finger involved there. So again, verse G to the C chord to the G chord with a little. And then back to the C major, back down to the G chord. Then it comes to a D chord. The way that this D chord gets played is you'll have an open 4 string. You'll have your second finger on the 3 string 2 fret. I put my pinky finger on the 2 string 3 fret, and I just strum the 4, 3, and 2 chord, or the 4, 3, and 2 strings here. So it goes down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, and then it's going to switch to a D7 chord. For this, you're going to lift up your pinky finger. You want to put your first finger down on the 2 string 1 fret. Your second finger needs to remain where it was on the 3 string 2 fret, and your ring finger needs to come down on the 1 string 2 fret. Strum from the open 4 string down. So it holds this for like a full 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. So it holds it for 2 measures. So 1 measure on the D, 1, 2, 3, 4, D7, 2, 3, 4, a second, 2, 3, 4, and then back up the G chord. And then it repeats G to the C, to the G, to the C. Sometimes in the C chord, you might want to lift up your second finger and let that open 4 string ring out a little bit, and then hammer back down with your second finger. G chord, D chord, 3, 4, D7, 2, 3, 4, repeat, 2, 3, 4, G chord. Chorus. So for the chorus, we're going to walk down to an E minor. The way that we're going to walk to the E minor from the G chord is we'll hit the G, and then we will lower the 6 string 3 fret to the 6 string 2 fret with our second finger. So G, F sharp, E minor. The E minor will be an open 6 string, 5 string 2 fret with our second finger, 4 string 2 fret with our ring finger, open 3, open 2, open 1. Same strumming pattern in this E minor. You might be able to hear him lift up his second finger some and then hammer it back down to the open 5 string, like, or maybe even ring finger might sound good to lift up and expose the open 4 and hammer it down to the 4 string 2 fret. Getting back up to the G, so the chorus is an E minor, hold E minor, hold E minor, hold E minor, go back up to the G. And the way that you're going to get to the G is walk back up to it by moving with your second finger to the 6 string 2 fret, and then pull into the G with your ring finger, 6 string 3 fret, pulling your pinky finger back to the 1 string 3 fret, letting your ring finger block out that 5 string, but open 4, open 3, open 2. Repeat E minor. And then we get a D chord again, and then to a C, to a G. So the way that you play that riff, so towards the end of the chorus we get a D chord, and I'm playing that D chord the same as earlier with my with my second finger on the 4 string 2 fret. I'm sorry, with my second finger on the 3 string 2 fret, my pinky finger on the 2 string 3 fret. I'm kind of just avoiding the open 1 string here. So we're going down, down, up, and then there's this little riff. So we will lift up our pinky finger and put our first finger down on the 2 string 1 fret, like we were going to play a D7. We'll pluck that with our pick and then pull off to the 2 string open, and then go to the 3 string where our second finger needs to be on the 3 string 2 fret. Pluck that and then open the 3rd string, so that we've got from the D chord, and then go to a C major chord, and then repeat that phrase again. We're pulling off now from the 2 string 1 fret with our first finger out of the C position. Move with your second finger back to hit the 3 string 2 fret, and then open the 3 string again. So we've got the D chord to the C chord to the G chord. Now sometimes these G chords, I feel like you can hear a C over G, where you would put your second finger down on the 4th string 2 fret, have an open 3 string, and your first finger down on the 2 string 1 fret. Something along those lines. So those are some little nuances there that you can play around with that G chord, throwing a C inside of it. Last thing to mention is that in the bridge of the song, the bridge is just the intro again. But the last time through the bridge, it goes to an A minor and just repeats that A minor before going back into the chorus of the E minor. So the way that you would play that A minor that appears in the bridge would be an open 5 string, second finger to the 4th string 2 fret, ring finger to the 3 string 2 fret, first finger to the 2 string 1 fret, open 1 string. And it just builds on that A minor for a second before going back into the chorus. So those are the chords and the movements to Hudson Commodore by Jason Isbell. Hopefully this gives you an idea of how to approach the song.